Hi, I'm Ricky Manson and welcome to today's edition of The Forum. On today's show, we'll be discussing social networking sites. Our teachers say they work to the detriment of students' learning, but do we agree? And women's weight. Does the fashion industry present an undesirable and unrealistic view? Your views today on The Forum. Good morning. According to a recent poll, 7 out of 10 teachers believe our kids are becoming increasingly obsessed with social networking sites. Half of them believe pupils' ability to concentrate in class is diminishing due to this, and 2/3 say the quality of homework is poor as children hurry to get back onto Facebook. Are they right, or are our teachers just trying to shift the blame from inadequate teaching? Joining me today is Ashley Handler, a film and TV student at the University of Hertfordshire and regular DJ on Crush Radio, and Luke Valvona, a graduate of the university who recently played the villain Balthazar in the Drama Society's production of Aladdin. So, Luke, what do you think?
Well, Ricky, Facebook is addictive. That's almost a fact. I mean, too many people are literally wasting their lives on Facebook. Some people spend, most of their entire day on Facebook, and I think kids are growing up with it. They are growing into this way of life, and it's dangerous for society.
It's true, checking your Facebook has become a very dominating habit. But how do you feel this could have potential in the classroom and learning environment? Does it have any potential?
Well, I think, you could share ideas on Facebook, but it's far too easy to get drawn into all these games like Farmville and start poking people. You can't just spend 5 minutes on Facebook without poking a few of your friends.
It has no presence in society, let alone in the classroom. Ashley, do you agree?
I disagree. I think it's got a space in society because obviously it's a social network. Social meaning to interact, obviously. That's what social means.
Are you saying people don't have to look each other in the eye and talk to them to be able to socialise with each other?
What's to say you can't? Are people against text messaging? Are people against emails?
Yes, but these all provide vital roles, whereas Facebook is, the level of content in conversation on Facebook tends to be things like, just slipped over, lol, 12 people like this.
But in terms of education, it does have its benefits in terms of, for example, if a teacher is on a social network, for example, they could be interacted from home.
Yes, but even if you were to implement a system like that, it would be far too easy to get distracted chatting to other mates on Facebook. Lots of people have, apparently the average amount of friends on Facebook is 150, but nearly everyone I know has got hundreds.
Well, there seems to be a wide disagreement there anyway. Alan Peacock, lecturer in story at the university, got in touch to tell us that he thinks social networking is potentially a very valuable form of learning, but that we, culturally, don't yet understand it well enough to use it. Yet. So lots of stuff for us to think about, but perhaps our next issue will divide you more. Let's see. Over to Roberta to find out more.
Hi, I'm Roberta and I'm at the Forum in Hertfordshire, and I've spent the day finding out which one of these women's figures you find the most appealing. Let's find out.
I prefer the one in the middle.
First one.
The middle one.
Probably the middle one. I'd say the third one.
The third one.
And why would that be?
Because she's thicker and more shape. She's quite slim and she's sort of well proportioned.
She's not underweight. She's full in figure, and she doesn't look like she's overweight. She looks quite healthy. She probably looks like the healthiest one there.
So after finding out which one of these women's figures you preferred, were you shocked to find out that she's slightly too big to model? She's considered plus size, yet she is the average size of a woman in the UK.
The left's too big.
It's a shame. It's ridiculous. I don't agree with it at all.
Shocking, mate. I'm disgusted. Can I keep the photo?
Well, as we've heard from the general public, most people prefer the larger of our three models. But what do our panel think? Ashley, which of these women would you find most attractive?
Well, I generally find the second and the third one most attractive. I think they look healthier, and the third one looks more curvaceous, and the first one looks so skinny she's like a twig. And quite frankly, I'm not the kind of guy who finds trees and twigs attractive. Bit of not a tree hugger. Are you a tree hugger?
Well, at least number one's made an effort. I mean, she's lost all that weight. I think that's the important thing that we're missing here. Too many women are just, you know, eating too much, not worried about what they put in their mouths. And, you know, you see the evidence for this all around. Like when you go to supermarkets, you see obese women going around in mobility scooters, and you just think, well, couldn't they all just not eat as much?
What do you say to the idea that none of these women are fit enough to model?
I think that the fashion industry has its own standards, and like any other advertising industry, they know that sex sells, and as much as we'll hate to admit in real life that we're attracted to more skinnier women, I think that is the underlying truth.
Define the right look.
Well, I mean,
Because if you're going on appearance,
it
then
involves
define.
the face as well, obviously, and you know. But I think the fact that, you know, women want to be skinnier is a good thing. It means you know, you're less likely to see so many morbidly obese, flabby women going around.
A valid point. Many people do die of heart disease, and many.
But surely you'd
heart
rather see
problems.
someone who's been more well-fed as opposed to someone who's been malnourished, lack of water, lack of food.
Surely it's
looks
better
like
to
they
have
could do
someone
with a
who's
good meal.
alive than who is dead. Okay, guys, we're going to have to end it there. We've really lived up to our name today. Lots of heated discussion here. I'd like to thank both Ashley and Luke for their contributions today. It's been really great. On tomorrow's show, we'll be looking in depth at the royal wedding. Are the royals still relevant in modern Britain? Should we really be paying for a wedding in these times of austerity? Is it a waste of funds or a valuable way of increasing public morale and just having a massive party? And Bruce, Brenda and David, what do they have in common? We'll find out on tomorrow's The Forum. I've been Ricky Manson, and thanks for watching.